Welcome back, Boogies. We have a special guest today. Say hello.
Meow.
Okay, she said, fuck you, faggot.
Your mom!
Oh, no, don't scream at my cat. Hey, Boogie.
She's sitting here, she can be screamed at.
Oh, you know what? You're just confirming the abuse allegations.
Frankly, you scream at her more than I do, so don't even.
I have never screamed at
I
my
have
cat.
never seen a person scream at their pet more. I actually am gobsmacked you.
No.
She's still your pet and she hasn't been taken away by the RACPA.
Oh, that would make it so much easier.
What makes so much easier? What are you talking about right now?
Sometimes I wish I never adopted her. Like, I love her with every...
I hope you know.
Hold on.
I hope you know. You're justifying what I just said.
No, I'm not, because... Bye, my love. Okay. All right.
Now that the space has been decreased.
I love my cat. And that's an undeniable fact. Mm-hmm. I love her and I adore her, but my relationship with her is weird because I never chose to have a cat. I didn't go out of my way to get a cat. I had her thrust upon me.
Are people born wicked, or do they have wickedness thrusted upon them?
You have pet ownership thrusted upon you. The all-time question has been answered. Oh. No, because I didn't even adopt her. Someone texted me and went, if you don't take my cat whilst I leave the country, I will be having her put down. So you better adopt her. And here we are, 4 years later.
You shouldn't. And you know what? You're probably going to do that to someone else.
Oh, I would never say that to someone. What the fuck? That's sick and twisted. I would never say to someone. I wouldn't
put it past you.
I would never in my life say, I'm going to kill an animal if you don't take them. That's...
Sounds like something you'd say.
Something about that makes me really want to cry because that's tickling a trauma point where people used to tell me as a kid that I like didn't care about anything other than myself and I would like abuse animals and stuff. I never touched an animal, mind you. There was one time where I was like sitting in front of a frog and like petting it a little bit because I was interested, and then I got screamed at. So that's like really tickling a little piece of my...
the frogs.
I didn't know that. I was a child.
Yeah, I know.
And I just was interested. Oh my god, she climbed into her cubby. She hasn't been in there in so long. Anyway, so that really like sparked a trauma point for me. So I'm really like...
That's so
I don't want to really talk to you anymore.
Well, this is the end of the Okay Diva episode.
This is the end of the podcast. It's actually cancelled after that and I'm moving out.
And with that, welcome to Okay Diva!
Okay, so are we going to talk about...
1 second, what was your diva moment of the week?
Holy shit.
Yeah, we got to pick one.
We
got to pick one,
shit. The fact that I forgot about the diva moment of the week because we have so much to talk about.
Yeah, we just got to get it done.
Is so fucking crazy.
Go on.
Okay, so my diva moment of the week... Girl...
Just choose one.
I only have one.
Really?
Well...
That shocks me.
Well, you probably have more for me because you were witnessing from an outside perspective. Go on. My diva moment of the week, actually, genuinely, it is unequivocal, undeniable. It has to be the fact that I was on set directing again, in my element, in my full final boss form. Because the bad bitch that comes out when I'm directing, the way in which I'm unfazable, I'm unfuckable, like unfuckable with, like you can't fuck with me, like I'm fuckable, of course, because I'm that girl. Of course you could bend me over and bang me the fuck out over a set camera, but you can't fuck with the bad bitch on set because I just get so in my element that literally there is nothing more divalicious in my life than when I am on set directing because I so clearly know exactly what I want to do. I'm so in my element. I'm so good at what I do. And I just love every second of it. So literally, like, it's just, oh my God, I feel so powerful because, like, there's nothing can faze me. Like, nothing can, like, hit me. Nothing deters me. There's no anxiety. There's no second guessing. There's no self-doubt. There's no imposter syndrome. All of my daily qualms are put to peace.
And done.
And that's truly divalicious.
And that brings me to my diva moment of the week. So my diva moment of the week, in a similar vein, I did something I'd never done before. And I was like, helping out with the choreo. the choreography, the dancing, the dancing. Okay, so backstory. We have a friend who's a musician. His name is Twilson. Go check him out. Shout out.
Here's his at.
Yeah. And yeah, so he was filming a music video, and we get there. It's the fucking round the twist lighthouse.
It's the round the twist lighthouse, bitch.
That is insane to me.
I gagged. It felt such a full circle moment. I loved that show so much as a kid.
And the person our friend, also another friend of ours, Abby, who made the dance. Shout out Abby.
Shout out Abby.
At him. Couldn't be there, so I put it onto myself to learn the dance choreo and just make sure they could do it, and they did,
and let's not undermine what you did, bitch, because you fucking ate up every second of that. No, you seriously did, because okay, this is gonna sound a little bit bad. I don't know what I was expecting, but I wasn't expecting you to do that. And I was like, I thought you were just kind of going to be there and like know the choreography. So if they forgot something, you could like tell them to do. But you were so much more than that.
Yeah, of course I was.
I know, but like, of course you was. I
think that's crazy that you didn't expect that.
Well, I've seen you do things that aren't your typical,
You're just fucking talking about the lighting shit. Don't even at me
Yes,
like
I am. And you know what? Am I wrong? Am I wrong in assuming that when you do something that you haven't ever done before, but like that I know of, that you would be that good at it? No, hold on. I'm not reading you. I'm saying you gagged me, and I literally had to take a step back at one point and went, this bitch is so fierce. I'm so obsessed with you. You ate it down so fucking. I was pleasantly gagged. This is a compliment.
Casually.
I'm complimenting you right now, bitch. Just take it. Like for once, take it. I honestly, I couldn't have done it without you. Aww. Like, it was just so nice to have a person there being able to like just get them across the line.
The amount of times I fell asleep on set, though.
Yeah.
So context, it was 3 a.m. Context, it was like, it was in the morning.
Yeah, typical set times.
You were the only person I've ever been on set with at that time.
You know what? Maybe it's a hazard of like having me as a director.
I was about to say, typical set times for you.
For me, is wanting to shoot at night and then not having enough time to do night shoots, and then wanting to
one time you choose a night shoot and it's literally in a place that has daylight savings. That was so funny to me.
That is so sick and twisted. Like, mind you, that is so psychotic and evil that now's the point. And like, as if daylight savings, the moment we don't need them, they're there. And I love daylight savings so much, I felt betrayed. Like, just stabbed through the heart.
It helped with the morning shoots, though, I guess.
Oh, I guess. Yeah, I guess kind of. I mean,
but like when you have 2 hours of sleep, nothing's really
running on an hour or 2 hours of sleep for 4 days is like bound to be tough, no matter what.
Yeah, for real.
And there were so many moments during that set that were just so fucking good, and it turned out so brilliant. The choreo looked fantastic. Yeah. The lighting was fantastic. And mind you, it had all of the odds against it. Like, we almost didn't have equipment. We got equipment the day before, 10 minutes before closing time, because we had lost, like, 3 people had pulled out of getting us equipment. We get to set, and it's raining all weekend when we had planned for sunny, not cloudy shooting. And
still worked.
We were down a crew member on camera, so instead of having 3 hands, which already is a tough fucking gig to pull out, there was only 2 of us with lighting and camera like knowledge to pull off what we wanted to do. So we were like in the deep end, head underwater, treading, just begging for a breath of air, and lo and behold, we found a fucking paradise island and landed right up on shore, and that shit turned it fuck out.
Yeah, for real. Wow.
It was so fun, and I do think I entered a little bit of like, not a psychosis, what's it?
Delusion?
I guess delusion's close
enough.
Delirium. After that many days of not having proper sleep,
yeah.
And then on the final day, I had more energy than I felt like I've had in like 2 months.
Delirium.
And I was like wired.
Delirium.
Popped in that fucking car and drove everyone home. Delirium. My favorite moment was telling Diva to take the jacket off.
Oh, so the other artist who was there, her name was Diva. How kind of fitting.
Diva, right?
Yeah.
Literally spelled D-I-V-A. Diva. Honestly, she'll be a guest. She's coming on the pod soon. Eventually. Next time she's in Brisbane, my Melbournian queen.
Yeah, we actually do want to start doing guests soon.
Yeah, we're probably going to start doing guests in the next couple of weeks, Stevens. Motherfucker.
Yes.
Okay, so we're moving out of the music video.
Okay, so basically those were our diva moments of the week. And basically we spent, after the music video, we spent a few days in Melbourne. And I guess that's really what this episode's going to be about, is a little recap of our time in Melbourne and, you know, what we liked, what we didn't like, what we...
Yeah, we're just going to talk about
Let's just talk about it
this week. We've got a lot to share.
Melbourne. All right.
There were so many more Americans in Melbourne than I thought there were going to be. I felt like
I felt like I saw none.
Really? I felt like I heard an American voice every single time we were on a street. I was like, oh my God, I'm surrounded by Americans.
I felt like I heard a lot of different accents.
I don't necessarily recall many other accents, but I do recall a lot of Americans.
Oh, okay. Well, slay. So we were coming back from the music video, and we went and we stopped at the Great Ocean Road.
Chocolate
Rio? I don't know.
I
don't know. I don't remember what it was called. It was the place they made the chocolates at.
Chocolatory. It's literally gorgeous.
I think that was literally closer than what we've been saying.
Yeah, chocolatorily. Oh my God. I'm literally so obsessed.
Best chocolate I've ever had, mind you.
So yummy. So yummy.
So good.
Their vegan white chocolate changed my life. I do wish I didn't get the coffee chocolate though. I wish I got the honeycomb.
A lot of coffee.
It felt like ground up beans and coffee.
That's probably what it was.
And chocolate.
That's probably what it was.
And I love coffee and I gagged.
Yeah.
I threw it out. I had one piece and went, yeah, not for me.
Probably exactly what it was. I wish there was like testing so you could test the different chocolate.
Yeah, right?
And then we got back to Melbourne. I went for a run. That was great.
Mm-hmm. So we have this absolute diva of a bestie who was also on set with us. One of our dear friends, also probably going to be a guest soon, Bridie. And they spent so much of the weekend showing me and Brock some new music. It started with me on
which you would have seen on our story.
Which you would have seen on our fucking story. And went through so many, because they work in radio, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, obvious. Anyway, so obviously they've been to a lot of Aussie music events, so they've got a huge roster full of small artists who, some of these people, one of them had 3,000, I think, monthly listeners. So
didn't make sense. Didn't make sense.
So it literally didn't make sense. Like, no listeners, and this music was some like next level fucking shit. Mind you, they put together a playlist for us, so potentially we might open it up to the public if you're all interested in or hopping on and having a listen to some fierce and fabulous small Australian artists who really deserve a massive platform.
Yeah, 100%.
It really put something into perspective for me. And that was literally just how much of a platform Americans have. And it's just something you don't really notice until you really invest yourself in small artist scenes.
Something, yeah.
And that aren't American. And I just rolled my fucking eyes because I was like, had any of these bitches dropped something, probably in the UK or America as well, because even the UK has a massive platform, like they would be so much more likely to get the platform they deserve.
Not just music though. Like, think about it. There's a reason why everyone goes to Hollywood. Like, and I know they're slowly starting to transition down into other countries because it's cheaper to film in Australia, so forth and so on.
I guess.
Okay, wait, let me finish. But even then, you still have them hiring American actors to come out to Australia to film.
Yes, but in the vein of that though, I mean, I don't think it's as restricted for actors and film crew who are Australian to break into that industry because, mind you, so many big names in Hollywood that are actors and directors and work in the industry at abroad, there are so many Australians in there. We have such a huge presence, and we have for a hot second. So I don't know if that's as hard to get into.
I'm just saying it also deserves a mention because at the end of the day, artistry is hard and creative art industries is hard.
I mean, yeah.
And that's...
Yeah, it is, because it's restrictive, but I guess at the end of the day, I'm going to be grateful that we're in Australia and not in some random tiny little, like
backwards
Eastern Europeans.
Oh, I thought you were going
country,
like American,
or
like backwards
third world country that has no platform.
Yep.
At least
that
we
makes more
have,
sense.
at least we have the opportunity to even create art, and that.
Correct.
How grateful am I? Especially coming out of a set like the one we just came out of. Like, it's just completely reinvigorated me. I feel so alive. I literally am just like, it's so where I need to be. Like, I just need to be creating and on set. And like, I just forget how it feels sometimes. And then I get there and I'm like, how can I even forget this? It's like a drug to me. It's like, just... It's like creating a moving painting of just magic. I just fucking love it.
Yeah,
just love it. It's completely reinvigorated me. So
completely.
I think coming into 2026, I do think we're gonna lock down and load in some more directing gigs and creative mediums. So get excited, host, because you're about to see a whole lot more of me very soon. I'm very excited. I think I'm going for a full rebrand tease. Like socials wise, and like also like motivation wise of where I'm putting my attention.
Oh.
I'm gonna stop living in a hole and start creating stuff again.
Yeah. And you should. You should be known.
On a note of doing creative mediums, how many auditions do you have this week?
5.
Exactly.
Have I practiced any of them?
No. Yeah, but will you get it?
Okay. In my defense, there's 5. Okay, there's 5 that I got this week that aren't due for like the next month. So I've got time. There's one due tomorrow that I do need to learn. But that's tomorrow's job. I learn scripts really quick.
You do. I was going to say that.
I learn... If I had to put like an average on it, easily like a page every 5 minutes, depending on the content. Like if it's a monologue, maybe a little longer.
You've definitely gotten a lot faster as well in the last year and a half.
100%.
Like when we used to do practicing, it would take a lot longer than it does now. Not like a lot longer, but in comparison. Do you know what I mean? Not like a long time overall, but like in comparison to how quick you're doing it now. That's which eats. Again, I'm trying to compliment
I mean, yeah, sure. Okay.
I'm getting so sick and tired of you feeling attacked.
No, I'm not feeling attacked. I honestly...
I can't say anything anymore.
Frankly, no, you can't. No one wants to. I have the floor. Do I want the floor, though? I was trying to think of a song to, like, start bursting out that, like, has floor in it. But I've, like... completely blanked on song names. He tapped on that wood. Basically, divas. I do have a lot of auditions this week. 5 auditions. I'm very excited. All short films. My plan. Here's my goals. We're going to talk about goals. In the next year, or at least 2026, I'm thinking I really, really want to do at least 30 short films, and I want at least half of those to be entered into festivals. So I'm going to really focus on who I contact and who I am, approaching. I want to go to at least 5 networking events, and I also want to... If I'm doing 30 short films, like if that's my goal, I don't really want to like put a goal on my auditions, because my goal for auditions this year was 80 auditions. I've gotten 50, which is not bad. But yeah, basically my creative outlet is going better than ever, and I cannot wait to see what 2026 has in store for me. And I plan to really push my acting to the next level next year. Yeah, that's all I had to say. Go on. Oh, guys, it's a rare occasion where Sam doesn't want to talk. I love this. So basically, after we finished the film set, we came back to Melbourne, like we said, and we decided to go clubbing that night. So the clubbing scene on Sundays is something fierce. At least the Queens were. Okay, we chose the wrong... Mind you, we were on set. all the other nights, so we couldn't actually go clubbing. But going clubbing on the Sunday was not the best idea in the world. No. Did we... Go on, why are you laughing, Ho? Why are you laughing? Go on.
I feel like I'm gonna explode.
Stop talking for literally 2 minutes and you feel like you're gonna explode. Jesus Christ. Your face is so red.
I know, I literally feel like I'm gonna explode. Actually, I think I'm just getting sick. Like, my face hurts so much right now. I feel so much pressure in the front of my face.
Oh my gosh. Stop hitting it then. Oh, Jesus.
No,
Sweet
just to
baby
speak
Jesus.
to quickly everything that you just said that I, restrained myself from speaking to.
Yep.
I think we definitely should go to some networking events together. That would be fierce boots. And
That was a given.
yeah, period. The Queens were really fierce down there. And saying that, I still think Fluffy is better. And Precious and probably all of the clubs in Brisbane.
You
And
haven't
I
been
am
to Precious
biased.
yet.
I've seen clips.
Oh, that is not what I thought you said.
Oh, well, I've seen some of those too. Not by choice often, but well.
So, what did you think of Melbourne? What was your overall consensus?
I think I need to go back.
Yeah, I agree.
I actually think I need to. Yeah, I think.
Well, that was my second time in Melbourne, and well, I had a better time than my first time, but
yeah.
I still feel like it can be better.
Yeah, I agree. As my first time in Melbourne, and I broke my Melbourne cherry, and I
Did not satisfy you.
well, but to be honest, it really has put into perspective how my mind works a little bit as well. And I like doing something that major. I need to put a little bit of preparation to knowing where I'm going and what I'm doing.
Correct. But your mind was so focused on the music video, you couldn't do that.
Exactly. So I walked into Melbourne feeling a little bit weird because, first of all, I was just following your lead. I was like, we'll Brock and Tom decide everything and I'll just follow along. And I was also mentally exhausted because I had just come, it caught up to me.
Tom was not leading us anywhere.
Tom was useless. Literally useless.
We love Tom.
Love you.
Horrible direction person.
You don't even know the city you live in.
Literally, why did we got off at the wrong stop 3 times to get to the museum?
Why does a train stop from the normal, inner city suburbs to the CBD, a $11 train ride?
Oh yeah, Sam has a real irk towards the public transport.
I have a real irk towards the cost of living in Melbourne, and you know what? I have never understood the cost of living crisis in Australia as much as I did when I went to Melbourne, and I feel for you all. I feel for you all bad. No, because I know so many, a good handful of people that live in Melbourne. No, I mean, I would survive there on the income I'm on, but the income I'm on would put me back to, the same level of, savings and earnings I was on when I was working in debt collection, earning, 52 a year. The cost of living there, is so fucking insanely high. I was gagged. I was like, yo, what the fuck is this shit? It is definitely a holiday city and destination, and I don't know if I could really live. I couldn't live there.
No, I couldn't live there either.
I think that place is beautiful. I think it feels like a beautiful mix between London and New York, but it's Australian, and it feels like it has a very distinct aesthetic. And
what was your favorite part?
My favorite part. I didn't have a standout moment from the 3 days we were in Melbourne.
That's a lie.
Do you have a standout moment for me?
Yeah, when we were talking about this, you said the restaurant.
The fancy restaurant?
Yeah.
Well, I was going to say that, but in retrospect, I was talking about this with Liza the other night, and I was like, the fancy food restaurant we went to, the only difference between that fancy restaurant and all the fancy restaurants I've been to in Brisbane is that maybe it was a little bit more creative with the ideas it had, but the caliber and quality of food, I've had the same here.
I mean, I don't know what you're expecting. good food is good food.
I know good food's good food.
Like, were you expecting to go down to Melbourne and just be like completely blown away by everything?
Yes, because that's how everyone talks about it.
Oh, I mean, okay.
Every single person I talk to goes, "You're gonna love Melbourne. Melbourne's the food capital of Australia. Melbourne has the best culture. Melbourne has this. Melbourne has that." And I was like, "Okay, well, I'm prepared to be truly flawed."
I mean, that
then.
cafe on the first day was great.
That cafe on when we were early in it, like Torquay, that cafe.
Grams. Yeah.
Oh my god, that cafe in Torquay, best breakfast. Okay, actually, I'll give it to them. Best breakfast I have ever eaten out, and I will give that to them. I will actually give that to them. But that wasn't in Melbourne. That was in Torquay.
Yeah.
So I was like not calculating that in. And you know what? Rural cities. Well, it's not really rural, but it kind of was a little bit.
It was. It was an hour and a half away from Melbourne.
Yeah, rural cities, when I have gone to restaurants in rural cities, I always tend to... Even here, you can go out...
Because the ingredients are fresher.
The ingredients are fresher. Like, when you go up to Noosa and you go to one of their nice restaurants there, that meal will blow you the fuck out of the water. For real. Like, that shit is life-changing. It's that good. I'm literally, like, dribbling. It's so... This is so unfair.
It's so crazy. I'll talk for a bit.
Yeah, go on.
So my favorite moment was the cafe on our last day, the morning one. I got 2 drinks. Both of them were freaking amazing, and the food I had was it was delicious. It was like an avocado salmon, and it was like hash brown bottoms. Still dripping.
I know. Can you hold?
So yeah, my favorite moment was the cafe. I mean, it was really nice. People wise, it was great. We met a few good people, like the diva at the vintage store who posted us on their Instagram.
And now I have the cuntiest sunnies.
The diva at the fancy restaurant.
There was so
oh my god,
many
funniest story. Funny. Oh my god, are we in case studies mode now?
Oh, you know what? Let's do case studies.
Welcome to case studies. No, diva is a female version of a hustler.
Of a hustler.
So,
huh?
Your diva of the week?
My diva of the week, coming out of the back of that exact same sentence, is the waitress from the really lovely fine dining restaurant we went to called Etta. Which, the food was really good, and I'll give that to them. I'm not saying that it was bad, because it was fucking
probably the best food I've had.
Incredible food, next level, so good. It goes up into that top tier list with a few others, a very select few others I've had.
Very select.
And it was so lovely. Anyway, I had, obviously, being my first time in Melbourne.
Maybe this could have been my diva moment of the week.
The second I landed in Melbourne on that first day on Thursday, of course, the very first thing I did as soon as I got off the plane was re-download Grindr and Tinder. Obviously.
Even though he was going to film a music video for the next 3 days.
Yeah, but like, what kind of psychopath wouldn't do that? Like, I need to see, the new selection of items available to me. I need to see the menses and...
What's your point?
My point is... Anyway, so I didn't use them. I used them briefly on Thursday, but then we got back on Sunday night, and I was all over that shit, having a great time chatting with many people. I really wanted to hook up with someone at the clubs, though. Like, after the clubbing, I was
I get it.
That was the tea I was trying to play for, because I was like, that's a great night to do it. And then I can just, like, enjoy Melbourne, and I can have, like, a little, I met them out clubbing type experience, which is my preferred medium.
Of hooking up.
Yeah, normally I just kind of, like, use the apps just to browse. To browse and to see what's available. Anyway, so these obviously.
Why was she the diva of the week?
She was the diva of the week because I was like chatting with this guy all night, and then was sitting at the table, and he's like sent me his addy, and and I'm like, what should I do, bro? What should I do? Should we drink more and go home? Or like, what's the plan? And he's like, let's ask this fucking diva, because she was so funny.
So I turned to her.
She had been chatting with us all night. We were having a fat key with her, and she was like running the menu through me. She was such a babe. So Brock turns to her and goes,
do you reckon Sam should hook up with someone tonight?
And she goes, absolutely. Was it absolutely? What did she say?
Oh, for sure.
For sure. Like, she was fully like.
She had an accent, so like.
She was French, right?
I think so. I don't want to say yes.
It was giving French. I don't want to stereotype, but she looked French. And
you didn't have to say it though.
And
you could have just said she sounded French.
We met so many French people in Melbourne with French accents that I fear Melbourne's like French capital for Australia.
Okay.
It's giving French.
Finish your story.
I love. It's actually helped me reclaim a little bit of my love for the French accent, because Drag Race France really turned me off the French accent, and that might feel homophobic because it kind of feels that way to me a little bit. That's how it settles in my body when listening to all the other French people I've met.
Okay.
Every other French person I've met in real life, I've been like, oh my god, your voice. Oh my god, tell me more. You could tell me to do anything. You could tell me to jump out of a plane with no parachute, and I'll do it for you, baby girl. Anyway, she was such a diva. She said to do that, and then I ended up not doing it because I ended up drinking a lot more, reviewing the material and realizing actually not hot enough.
Usually when people drink more, they find things more attractive.
Well, see, that's the same case with me, and because that's the only time I've ever hooked up with uglies, when I've been plastered and touch starved. So I know from historical speaking that, I become a lot more lenient drunker. So I was like, let's do that. That's the vibe. And because this guy's house was like 2 minutes away from the restaurant we were at. And then the more I drank, I was like...
Sam was in heat.
I was in heat.
And we were not in heat.
And it was so cold, and I was so in heat, and I needed something. But then I looked at him again, because his profile pic was kind, but then his album, this is on Grindr, his album was full of kind of flop pictures, and I kind of wasn't feeling it at all, and I was like, this ain't the tea, so I'm just gonna drink more and go home and eat a snack pack. And that's what I did.
Clark.
And you know what, that didn't satisfy me the same way, but it satisfied me
enough. It satisfied you enough. Look.
Yeah. So she was such a diva. She egged me on. She was so cunty. Who's your diva of the week?
My diva of the week is, well, I don't really have one. I have 3.
Well, if we were doing 3, if only I'd known.
Yeah, I know. But, it's only 3 because they're all on the same caliber.
Your shit, bitch. Go on.
It's the 3 drag queens from Circuit. Frankly...
Oh, my God. Go on. They are so fierce.
Right? You couldn't just pick one.
No, you couldn't. I mean, I could have.
Which one
Gloss.
Which one was Gloss?
Gloss the Queen. The one who did,
Was it the one who performed last? To the Kesha song?
I don't remember.
The one thing I need you to remember. I could never hear... Well, every time...
It was too
loud. I couldn't hear
There was the main white girl. And then there was...
The Glinda?
Yeah.
And then the other one?
What other one?
There was 3.
There was 3. I don't know. How do you not remember their names?
Because it was so loud. I actually didn't hear their names. I didn't even know.
Well, the one diva I was so obsessed with, that's the only diva's name I remember because it's the only diva I cared about.
Okay. Was it the one we talked to?
Yes. Yeah, the one we talked to.
Oh, that's who I'm talking about.
Didn't we talk about all 3 of them, though, at some point?
We talked mostly to her, though.
Yeah, we talked mostly to her. That's who I was referring to.
Yeah.
Love Gloss.
She performed to Cannibal. Oh, no. Take It Off by Kesha.
Well, they did 3 performances. So
but her last song.
Yeah, they all blended together. But also the diva who had Glinda all over her.
Alphabet all
over her. You know what I mean.
What is this feeling?
So
yeah, the reason I can't...
They were also fierce.
Yeah, that's why I can't choose one. And that's why they're all the divas of the week. Because they deserve it. They deserve it. Melbourne was an experienced divas.
Melbourne was good. I'm gonna say it was good. And I did enjoy myself, but I'm so excited to go back in a holiday mindset.
And do it all again.
Experience Thursdays at Molly's Baby Drag.
Yep.
Fridays at, Puffed Off. Saturdays at Puffed Off and Circuit. And then, I would also love to go to some live music. I'd also love to see some live performances there. I'd love to experience more of,
Could stay at the mic night.
Yeah, I want to experience the culture there. Do you know what I mean? And we were there in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday during the weekdays.
Yeah. I think we did a good job in for what we did.
No, we absolutely did, because we saw all the daytime places that you can. But I do feel like Melbourne's kind of a nighttime city type vibe.
Yeah.
Whereas here is more of a
daytime
and nighttime kind of vibe.
Yeah. Slay.
So every time I see a drag show, I just want to go see more because they were so good. But also, every performance is so good. Unless you're going to a dingy night at the Beat, you're gonna get a good performance.
Yeah.
From queens of that caliber, clocky tea. Oh, and then we saw Lucinda Innocence, and she was as floppy as she was on Drag Race in real life. You know, sometimes they say, oh, blame it on the edit, blame it on the edit. The edit made me look that way. The edit did not make her look that way. She was that way in real life.
And with that...
Case study
closed.
Not to... Well, you know what? A read is a read where a read is needed. The snack packs in Melbourne changed my life. Best snack pack I've ever had in my life, easily, and that's why I got 3 of them.
Sue me.
Yeah, But Melbourne was nice.
Yeah, and our flight got delayed on the way back, and then we got home really late.
It got delayed by 10 minutes.
Absolutely unacceptable.
Seriously, it wasn't that deep, and we didn't get that home that late. We got home at 10:30.
11:30.
We got... I guess.
And technically, midnight... We were on a different time zone. Technically,
we were never... No, hold on. We are not wired for Victorian time because we live here. So we were never on Vicky time. We were always running on our time.
I was jet lagged. Deeply. It was a horrible Thursday.
This bitch is such a floppy bitch sometimes.
Shut up.
Sit down.
I'm just making a joke.
And saying that, and you know what? As much as I just said that, I've got to be completely real and honest. I was also so brutally fucked up on Thursday. I literally was non-functional. I had to drag myself out of bed. I felt so fucked.
Okay, well, let's put it in perspective, right? We had been going to bed at 2 a.m. and getting up at 7.
For like a week straight.
Yeah. And then we came home and it was technically midnight their time, 12:30 their time.
Yeah, clock.
Getting up at
5:30 their time.
7:30 their time.
Yeah, 7:30. Actually, that's not crazy. That's a pretty standard night's sleep. But when you've been having that little sleep and you've been working that hard, I mean, girl, I worked my ass off so hard over that week doing all that I've broken out. I'm covered in disgusting pimples right now, and I want to die from it. And I'm getting sick, as you can see by the snot running down my face. The struggle is real.
And Divas, with that, I think it's time.
I'm sick of this. Can we stop? I don't want to talk anymore. Like, my brain is hurting. These lights are blaring. I feel gross. I feel sick. I feel sore. I want to bash my head into the stone concrete coffee table in front of us!
Okay, and with that, I think we're going to end the episode before Sam kills me. Next week, come back, because...
If I'm alive still.
He will be. I'll make sure of it. Okay, next week... Get ready for next week.
Should we do a ranking?
Oh, no, I have a better idea.
Oh.
It's going to be a ranking.
Oh, period.
Have fun, Divas. Mwah.